Some reason it always seems to turn my videos off. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. For some reason it always seems to turn my videos off when I go. But I don't know. Y'all, I promise y'all, I don't even feel like coming out here doing this walking. I kind of don't got used to coming outside like this. You know what? I ain't gonna say that I stay stuck up in the house or anything like that. I ain't gonna go too far. But y'all be asking me about the gyms, all of them. Y'all know that I live in the country, so been in the country, been in. You know how sometimes you just be like, oh my goodness. You look back over your life and you just be like, oh my goodness. You wouldn't have never believed that how far you came from with your life and with the stuff that you've been through and the stuff that then you sit back and then you be looking like, that's why I tell people all the time. Honestly, I didn't understand an alcoholic. I really didn't. Honestly, I didn't understand an alcoholic person. Um, my mama and them always told me, don't make fun of nobody that's on alcohol, homeless, or drugs, or nothing like that. A person get put out because you never know their situation or anything. Now, I said and I said again and again and again, and I meant that. And y'all, I'm looking all sideways because I'm trying to keep it with where I'm going to. The only thing about it, if a person is on alcohol or drugs, the only thing about it, if you in a relationship with that person, or you married to that person, the stuff that come behind it, like the cheating, the lies, and all that kind of stuff. And especially when it's a person that really, really love that person, and that person goes out and beyond their way. But baby, until sometimes it's hard when you meet that new person, but then you find out that you've been knowing a new person all your life. And actually, the crazy part, you felt like something was going on the whole time, but the new person was already talking to you on the phone. Y'all was already in conversation with each other. Till when the person that was cheating and lying and acting like they wouldn't lie, till they started getting stuff out the mailbox because they seen that you and this other person was conversating, and then especially when it was the calls coming through. But I tell people all the time, don't make out, and then you let the kids. Now you know what, women, look, listen. Some of y'all men too. Don't go to talking about now when y'all been in a relationship with these people. Y'all know that man or that woman got kids. Now, it might be a good man, it might be a sorry man, it might be a good woman, it might be a sorry woman that wants you to meet their kids, because 10 times out of 10, when that man wants you to meet their kids and that woman good enough to let them kids come in, spend the night, stay there, spend the night, and do like they want to do in your home, and you treat them just like they did yours. Okay, so now let me tell y'all, men and women, something. Just because y'all break up, and just because something don't work out between y'all, there's no damn way.
Time 5 minutes. Distance 0.14 miles. Average pace 34 minutes 49 seconds per mile.
Significant other, because you don't want the significant other no more, or the significant other don't want your ass no more. There's no way for you to do that shit. Like I said, they go both ways. Don't do that, because you ain't doing nothing but just brainwash. And then the crazy part is, if you didn't want the person, why you got to come back and try to see what a person staying at and try to see what a person living at, or see and talk to the person. Why you got to, either you coming back to apologize. Now, honestly, and I say it again and again, I used to be so hard to forgive a person. Man, you know what? I never told nobody about me, because I promise you, well, I say it all the time. Cause I don't know how he put up with me, for real. I just don't. I really don't know how he put up with me. And I'd be like, oh my goodness. But then I had one of them, somebody had a talk with me the other day. It been some years ago. Years and years ago. They had a talk with me. They said, you know what? And I ain't gonna call no name. They said, you know what? They said, because they seen what my best friend wanted me to do. Well, and I was like, no, I can't do that. So the person that just kept running to my place was talking to somebody else, but they was liking me. So the girl actually done the recording that let me hear. So I was like, okay, cool. So I thought she was lying anyway. But then my best friend was like, I'm finna he want me to meet up with him. I'm finna come out there and I'm gonna pick you up. Y'all seen now. I did that video the other day. Y'all seen I did that video the other day. Y'all seen when I was on live. I did that live for a purpose, and I recorded that video for a purpose. Y'all seen what was said to me, right? Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it exactly. That's why I said what I said. Now y'all seen how me just minding my own damn business, one thing about shit, just focusing on what the hell I'm finna get out the store. I already had my list and stuff together. It look like it's finna rain too. It do, like it's about to pour down rain. And come to find out, now I'm not gonna call no man no nigga or nothing like that. My dude, he took me when he do that, cause my mama love to hear him say the N word. I don't know, but my mama love to hear him talk for some reason. I don't know, but and that's why I said what make our relationship so special for real. It's because we didn't just meet each other, and then during the time somebody was staying with me, which was crazy. We was already conversating anyway. We was already, communicating. So now back to what I was saying while I'm trying to focus on this, focus on where I'm going to anyway. Like I said, this just a little short. I got so many doctor's appointments. I'm like, oh goodness, I got so many doctor's appointments. So many doctor's appointments. All this month. I gotta go to my cancer doctor, but I'm not worried because, that's one thing. No, I ain't worried about it. Trust me. Everything is good. As y'all know, when I first got free, I was jumping for joy back here in 2018. Baby, I was running 9:45 a.m. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Got sidetracked for a minute. Okay, so, hey, how you doing? Just a little, not a little bit, not too much. I know. Thank you.
Time 10 minutes. Distance 0.27 miles. Average pace 37 minutes per mile.
I changed my mind to do a mile because I'm actually look like it's gonna pour down out here, and so I'm like, I'm finna get out of this room, out of here, because I don't want. We did. Oh, You know what? My daddy passed. Yeah, my daddy passed. My daddy passed last year in January. You fine. Yeah, you fine. Yeah, he checked out on me on January the 20th of 22. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Got sidetracked. Somebody always got to add me. I know somebody always got to do that. And I don't know why. I be trying to, I promise you, I be trying to smile and be like, hold it in. Like, oh, yeah, I be trying to smile and hold it in. You know what? I think my child looked just like me. I think my child looked every bit of me. But, you know, the crazy part about it, he looked, I always say that, you know, he kind of favor his auntie on the other side. And he favor my baby brother a lot. And on one of his pictures, he do favor his he do favor his other granddad a little bit on one of his pictures. He do his graduation picture. And I think he look like me most of the time. That's why I was like, that's why I be laughing at them comments on them. Child, I don't be on there like that. Trust me. I tell you what, catch me on this IG most of the time. Cause yeah, catch me on this one and this YT, but I be on the other. You know what? When I joined that one, it was because my best friend, she got these cooking, and the barbecue man, he got the cooking something on there, and that's when I joined to get on there. Then also, so my mama can watch, what is it, friendship, and watch the different churches and services. So that's why I had got, that's one reason why I had got on there. But other than that, like, I might post my workout, and then sometimes I don't really post my workouts like that, because that's why I said, y'all, most of the time be on the other side, because I post it every now and then. But if you notice how sometimes it'd be like about a week or 2 weeks later before I really start posting it. Like, even with my blood sugar, because it type 2, man, that stuff like just scared me. Like, freaked me out when they said type 2. Now, I'm used to when they told me the first time, the borderline. But I toughed that borderline up and got on the right track. Started eating right. Got on my healthy shit. So I ain't think they was going to charge me to do. I was going to have to drive from where I used to stay at down when I was staying in Tuscaloosa. I was going to have to drive from that place to back across before I had moved back across the bridge. I was going to have to drive from there and just do like 2 hours or an hour or something working out. And when I went back to my doctor, he was like, what you did, same thing you were going to start charging me for. But I just did my research and started doing it. And the stuff that I know that I couldn't. Now, no offense to Piggly Wiggly, don't y'all be talking about me either. I used to buy my meats from Piggly Wiggly. I don't shop at Piggly Wiggly. If you see me in Piggly Wiggly,
time 15 minutes, distance 0.4 miles, average pace 37 minutes 27 seconds per mile.
But my go-to, y'all know my go-to stores are, and don't nobody say that they too high, because it's not. My go-to stores, number one go-to stores is Winn-Dixie and Publix. Now, I'm not a Walmart person, but when I had got re-sick again, my mama had started helping me with, getting her, getting my foods and stuff, like the list and all that stuff. And my son became trainer, certified personal trainer. But actually, he got 3 degrees. That's why I was like, don't you go back to school for nothing. Don't you go back. No. I was like, don't you go back. Yeah, I you know what? I did. I had lost train of thought too, for real. I don't forget what was when I said, because every time I said I was just going to do a little bit, I end up doing more than what I wanted to do. I end up doing more than what I want. Yeah, and you know what? And that's why I was saying. That's why I was saying you got to be careful, because it's so crazy. I was laughing at what she was telling me, but it's so crazy that you know what? And I don't. I'm not saying like me and my old man, we was talking the other day, and I told him, and I was like, I said, and even a long time ago, even when I got sick back here in 2009, I got sick. I first started getting sick when I was staying on 10th Avenue. But then I started getting sick more when I was in this place called, I'm just say Northport. It was right down the street from the elementary school. I'm just say that. So I started getting sicker more, but we didn't know what was really going on. So then when I had moved to the trailer part, that's when I sure enough got real sick. I had got sick 2 times. I had got sick in 2008. Then I had to have a rotary cuff shoulder surgery on my on my right shoulder. I had to have that done February 2009. Then also in 2009, that's when I got sick again with my stomach. And then I was sick a lot 2009. Then I was sick in 10. I was sick in 11. Then I got a little better. Then I got sick again February the 14th of 2013. That's when everything. So I was like, I had told him, I said, you might as well just go on and go somewhere else now. He was like, man, what is you talking about? So I said, ain't no need to continue to talk. And I was like, wait a minute, I ain't even finna question God, because much as I don't being sick, first, like when I first got sick, in 1992, right after I had my son. And I said, I ain't finna question God. I said, but I keep getting by. And he was like, cause you a child of God. Baby, I bust out. I said, and I can be a devil in hell when somebody make me mad, or if somebody do something to me. Like me, I know me, I can't stand to be hurt. And but then I don't got out of that though now. I used to couldn't stand to be hurt. I used to couldn't stand to be hurt without a passion. I ain't gonna even sit up here and sugarcoat shit. I couldn't stand it. If somebody did something to me, I'm not gonna even say that I didn't, because you did something to me. Not only did I try to get revenge towards you, I did get revenge. And then not only that, if it was somebody that I know that cared about me and loved me the way that they love me, and they would reciprocate that back, I know.
Time 20 minutes. Distance 0.52 miles. Average pace 38 minutes 01 second per mile.
Them know, hey, such and such did this to me, such and such did such and such. They would see what was going on with me, and if they seen how hurt that I was, once they seen how hurt that I was, I know that they would go ahead and help me get revenge. But then, I was like, okay, well, it ain't doing me no good, because the more revenge that I was getting back at the person, it wasn't doing no good but hurting me. I wasn't doing that but hurting myself. Because that's why I said I know me. I can't stand at that time. I couldn't stand to be hurt. But now, even now, one thing that I did have in me, and it's still in me. If you do something wrong to me, it was so hard for me to forgive and forget about it. Because I would be like, man, I ain't finna take you back. I'm not finna take you back. And then I'll be like, man, let me tell you all the shit that you did to me. You did this and you did that, and you think I'm supposed to take you back. I wouldn't forget it. But then I would be telling you to your face, I forgive you. But I learned the hard way that you still had like pain in you, that you was still, like you was still hurt. Because it was this one lady, she was telling me, she said, I think you need to see a therapist because you were hurt by I was like, I ain't need to see nobody. I wanted to cut that little lady out so bad, but she was elderly, but I did. I was like, what you think I'm supposed to do, this sit up there and take something off in somebody? I just couldn't do it. And so, like, that's why I was like, man, don't play with me. That's why I was always saying that. Because I can have you touch without my hands touching you. And I ain't talking about like in a bad way. So let's get that understood. I'm talking about have something done to you without you knowing it and without the person knowing who done it. Because they ain't going to tell it and I ain't going to tell it. That's one thing about it. And so I would do that. But then later on, before I got real sick. And like I said, I was sick in 92, 95, 2008, 9, then 2000, partial 2010, then 2013, 14. Then I had to have another surgery on my shoulder in 2016, the same shoulder. Then I had to have surgery again. Y'all seen the pictures, the 2017. Then I had to have surgery again, 2018, because bullet was in my hand. Then I don't never want to go back up on. I don't like being put to sleep. I do not like being put to sleep. I don't like anesthesia. What you call this stuff? But I was doing it, and I was like, okay, yeah, you know what? I can't stand it. But then, even though with me doing it, it was like, it wasn't doing me no good, because I had to really sit down. Even though, like I said, the person came up to me and they apologized to me. But the strangest thing that I had got so mad was they want to start telling every damn thing on the person then that I had been saying. Not that I was jealous or anything, but for somebody to get stuff in your name without your permission and then try to act like they the freaking victim and you the suspect, when really you was the victim and they was the suspect. So that's why I said, yeah, that's the only thing that only thing that I don't like. And so I had to realize, oh, you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. Where's you getting this? What is you getting from it? You ain't doing nothing but getting nothing but just laughter from it. And if somebody really
Time 25 minutes. Distance 0.66 miles. Average pace 38 minutes 04 seconds per mile.
For the rest of your life. So, like, when I tell y'all, this ain't trying to be religious, but I had to get down on my knees and pray and ask God, please forgive me, because you see what's going on. They hurted me, but I don't want to hurt them. I just wanted to do something to scare them. but it wasn't doing me no good. I just wanted to do something back, and I had got my old man to do it to where, which I know that how he felt about me, and I know I had got him when I told him, when he was like, what's the matter? And I told him, I said, it's something I can handle on my own. But then after I had handled it on my own, it wasn't none of me that went back and told him. Actually, it was one of his friends that had seen what was going on and had came back and told him. And then so he gets on the phone and called me and tells me, I was like, well, I was going to tell you. I was going to tell you this, the attitude that I had, y'all. I was like, well, I was going to tell you. I said, I didn't forget that. I was going to tell you. But that's why I said I recorded that other for y'all to see the other day. That was the purpose. Now y'all seen how many people it was. Y'all seen how many people it was. But all of that didn't happen in no one day now. All of that. Oh, I'm sorry for what I did to you. I'm sorry. Ain't your name. You know that. They called my name right. They called my name right. But they didn't call it. They called what they know me by. Put it like that. Then they said, oh, y'all seen the dude. Y'all seen it. Come up. That's why I said, I'm going to say hate. I hate that with a passion. I hate it with a passion. For real. That's my biggest. I hate it with a passion. Because the whole time you want to go through here, lie to your mama, lie to your so-called friends, when your so-called friends like, oh, she wasn't doing that. Lie to your family, lie to your kids, have your kids this, have your mama trying to search me down, have your cousin, have your family trying to do this. Now, then you come up to me and say, I'm sorry for what I did to you. Will you forgive me for what I did to you? Y'all, when I tell y'all I wanted to just drop. So then y'all see me. Y'all know I posted the video, right? Y'all know I had posted the video. When they said, don't you remember me? Don't you remember me? I used to work downtown and you worked at the club next door and all this kind of stuff. I remember you. But, oh, you was a good woman. Oh, girl, you sure is looking, oh, is you still with the same man? Well, you just all that kind of bullshit just gets on my fucking nerves, for real. Just like, damn it. But at the same time, come on, you played victim. And you know what? And the good thing about it, like my best friend was telling me, she said, the real ones that know you, they know you didn't do that bullshit. She said, but you know, anybody can fool anybody. She said, but the real ones, she said, long as she knew and some of the other one. But then I didn't know how to take the as when they asked me for forgiveness. But then even though when they asked me for forgiveness, the thing is y'all saw the video again. I'll tell y'all again, y'all seen the video. And even though your people knew some of the people that I knew, and your people knew some of the people that was around me, and your people knew some of the people that affiliated with me, and your people knew, but you still tried to make it seem like that I was such this evil person. But y'all heard what I said in the beginning now. Y'all heard what I said in the beginning. I don't like hurt. But now I'm mature enough. If you hurt me.
Time 30 minutes. Distance 0.79 miles. Average pace 37 minutes 58 seconds per mile.
I'm just gonna see you, continue to pray for you, because I don't want to take all that. If I was to leave this world today, I don't want to take all that shit busting my heart wide open to my graveyard. Hell no, I don't want to do that. when I leave here, I want to leave here in good peace. And that's why I always say, y'all, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of dying. God called me. I told y'all back here in '09. I told y'all back here in '05, '06 too. I'm not afraid of dying. God called me. You know what? I'll be ready. I don't have to try to lay and make peace right now, because due to the fact I don't have to wait till I'm on my death and dying bed to make peace with nobody right now, because what I did, and if I did something, I already asked God to forgive me for what I did, because only God and me knew what I was going through, and he knew how much that I can handle and how much that I couldn't handle and everything. So y'all, look, I'll come back on here again, and y'all will be able to join me on the next walk. So I see my mama, y'all. I see my mama, y'all. But anyway, I'm going to still be talking anyway. I see her. I knew she was going to. I'm glad that she decided to come on, because this will help anyway. I ain't got my walker, but I got my stick, though, because it do like it's going to rain. Hopefully this ease my back pain down. So, I don't know. And so anybody that's ready for the... If anybody that's ready for the FIGGHT on IG with me and my baby sis, yeah, y'all make sure. And I'll probably come back on here and go live again on here. So I don't know, because I do. And look, and y'all, look, don't forget to sign up for the class tomorrow. Y'all know that y'all know that I'm teaching the class. So don't forget to sign up for the free consultation on the website. Y'all know what to do to click on the website. Don't forget to sign up for the class. I'm surprised at how many students that I got that's going to be on. Now I'm surprised, but we both is collaborating together. And he's a good teacher. I love him, but I know he ain't finna have me doing all this by myself though. But I appreciate y'all that showed up on the live, and y'all that had questions to ask. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all, but I will be back.